The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.
Rattler fans in the stands there, and Scott Carter throws it right back out there to Corey Banks once again. And it takes it to the 41-yard line. That'll be a gain of about 5, maybe 2nd and 5 to go for A&T.
Now what that does, Keith, it's a pickup of 5 yards and the clock stops.
Yeah. Carter with Martin in the backfield. Swings this one out there. It's caught. And that's Zachary Leslie. He's been the workhorse today. And he picks up the first down. Just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 1st and 10 for the Aggies. That's a good-looking throw and catch. Rattlers were right there to make sure there was no run after catch,
which is a good thing.
Yeah.
But Zachary coming out of the third quarter had 6 catches for 95 yards, so he's having a day.
Yeah. At 7 now, he's over 100. 1st and 10 Aggies from their home of the A&T 48-yard line. This time it's Jermaine Martin. And boy, tough running up in there. On the stop for the Rattlers is Elijah Richardson, 6'1", 225, the redshirt senior out of Miami. Martin's going to pick up like 3, make it 2nd and 7.
Got to keep in mind, these Aggies are defending 2-time national champs. They're playing with a lot of pride. They're a good football team.
Yeah.
That's the first down for A&T. That's an experienced receiver over there. You know what I mean? He was able to tightrope that, get back.
That's Leslie.
Yeah.
And the Aggies get a sideline warning, but not before Zachary Leslie picks up the first down at the FAMU 36-yard line. And so it's a 1st and 10 for the Aggies there. And they've got a good-looking drive going here with 10:56 to play in the fourth quarter. Down by 11, 28-17. Khalil Carter. This time play action. Carter fires downfield. That pass is underthrown, intended once again for Zachary Leslie. He's the target.
He's the go-to guy. He's trying to go back shoulder to him, and they had a miscommunication on that play. I tell you what, the guy who runs their offense is no doubt is their quarterback, man, Khalil Carter. He gets it done, man. He's a heads player, tough player, makes sound decisions.
Yeah, Troy Hilton was defending on the play for FAMU. Makes it 2nd down and 10 for North Carolina A&T. Carter this time gives it to Baker, and he's gone. Touchdown, North Carolina A&T. That is a 36-yard touchdown run. That's a good-looking run by the Aggies.
That hole was big enough to back a truck through, Keith. They got great separation from the defensive line, and he broke that thing untouched.
Deshaun Baker. Broke him off one there. Noel Ruiz on to attempt the point after. Snap placement. Kick is on the way. There's a penalty marker on the play. Kick is good.
Offside. Defense number 8. The penalties decline. The extra point is good. Timeout.
All right. Extra point is good. It was offsides against FAMU. It's declined, and so with 10:27 to play in the ball game, it's FAMU 28, North Carolina A&T 24 in Tallahassee. And we'll be back.
goal, retry.
Oh, okay. So North Carolina A&T accepted the penalty, and they'll retry.
They'll probably go for 2. Going for 2?
Yeah, the Aggies are going to go for 2.
Is that right?
Jalen Fowler is in at quarterback for North Carolina A&T. The Aggies will go for 2. After they accepted the penalty, and Fowler rolls through, and boy, he connects. The 2-point conversion is complete. That pass is caught over there.
He made it look easy. That puts the game within a field goal range at this point.
Yeah, that pass was caught over there by Zachary Leslie once again. 2-point conversion is good. And so that makes it 28 to 25.
Right.
And, yeah, the Aggies are within 3 now with 10:27 to play. I thought they declined the penalty, but when we came back from break, they accepted the penalty and went for 2.
Right.
And so we're at 28-25 with 10:27 to play in the ball game.
That was actually a smart move on Coach Washington's part to go for 2 and put the game within a field goal within 3 points.
All right, Ruiz kicks off short, high end over end, fielded by Marcus Williams. Marcus turns upfield, and Marcus with a great return set FAMU up 1st and 10 at their own 39-yard line. 10:20 to play. Ryan Stanley and the Rattler offense to go to work.
Only punted the ball once today, actually twice. And Purdue has a 47-point yard average. But this 10-minute drive, right now is more important than anything they've ever done all day.
Yep. 5 now for FAMU at the Rattler 44-yard line. 10:14 to play in the ball game. 28 to 25. FAMU leads. Aggie jumped in the neutral zone, but we didn't snap the football, and so he got back. Stanley swings this one out here. That pass was deflected. And give some credit to number 57, Jacob Roberts, 6'2", 218, a freshman out of Charlotte, North Carolina. And it brings up 3rd down. And about 5 yards to go for FAMU.
You know, as a quarterback, you want to pick that kind of stuff up, that kind of blitz on your pre-snap read. But now here's the other thing. If Ryan's hurt, he shouldn't hurt his team. He should just take himself out and let the next guy play. I mean, he's playing like he's hurt now. I mean, you can see he's timid. He doesn't quite look like himself. But he's a senior, got a lot of pride. It's a big game. He wants to stay in.
3rd down and 5. Ryan Stanley pulls up, fires the pass in the dirt. Intended for the X-Man, Xavier Smith. That's going to fall incomplete. They bring up 4th down.
Trying to extend the play and still trying to make some things happen with that arm, but this throwing shoulder is hurt.
Chris Fadul will check on to punt. Only the 3rd time, I think, this afternoon.
Absolutely.
And it's Corey Baker deep to receive for North Carolina A&T. Fadul gets it off. Nice kick. Baker calls for the fair catch at the 9-yard line, and that's where the Aggies will begin 1st and 10. Now, if Ryan Stanley were to not come back, it would be Rashawn McKay who would come in at quarterback, and Rashawn is 6'2", 195, the redshirt freshman out of Tallahassee Godby High School. There's timeout in Tallahassee, 28-25. FAMU leading with 9:58 to play, and we'll be back.
It's MEAC football season. Things are about to get wild. Could the Aggies bury the Bison? Or will the Bears make a run at the ratings board? Will the Rattlers strike before the Bulldogs bite? Will the Eagles sink their talents into the title? Or feel the Hornets steam? Could the Wildcats crack their jaws around victory? Or will the Spartans win out in the hunt? It's the road to the 2019 Celebration Bowl. May the wildest team win.
FAMU Rattler boosters and supporters, please remember to support our FAMU Rattler boosters, our sponsors of today's broadcast. Your support helps the boosters bring these broadcasts. Log on to the FAMU Foundation website and make your contribution to account 2000. Your gift directly supports the broadcast of our games on the Rattler Sports Network and the FAMU football with Coach Willie Simmons TV show for the rest of the season. Thank you for your support. The Rattler Boosters. We're the team behind the team. So let's go Rattlers.
You're pregnant. How far? 1 month? 2? No doctor yet. I can't afford it. Protect yourself and your baby. The health department can help you out. Test for STDs. I don't have diseases. You don't know. You don't always have symptoms. STDs make you and your baby sick. I don't want my baby sick. No one cares more about your baby than you. I'm calling my county health department.
A message from the Florida Department of Health, the Florida Association of Broadcasters, and this radio station.
I'm Rob Hardy, writer, director, producer, and CEO of Rainforest Entertainment. As a proud graduate of Florida A&M University, I'm committed to helping my alma mater build a bright future for current and future Rattlers. So support the FAMU Rising campaign, FAMURising. Will you join me? Show your support by encouraging somebody else to give. Using the hashtag FAMURising. Together, we rise.
All right. Aggies sent to go first and 10 from their 9-yard line. They throw this wide receiver screen pass out here to Zachary Leslie. And the Rattlers, Andrew Hines over there defending on the play. And Zachary Leslie, man, he has been the workhorse today after Elijah Bell was disqualified from the game. He has been the go-to guy.
Yeah, I tell you what, he's a quality receiver. So they didn't miss a beat, but he's a big, tall guy. He looks like a pro.
Yeah. Gain of 5, 2nd and 5 for North Carolina A&T. Khalil Carter with Martin in the backfield. This is Martin. And Martin finds a way, picks up the first down at the 21-yard line. They'll move the chains. That's a first down for North Carolina A&T. Elijah Richardson on the stop for FAMU.
You know, Keith, one of the things that's crucial when I'm watching this series of downs is the time of possession. A&T has been eating up that clock and had that ball a long time. If they can get a long, sustained drive, we got ourselves a ball game here.
Carter, this time with twin receivers near boundary, isolated to the far side, and Carter's hit and finally taken down. He was hit behind the line of scrimmage, but he's a big boy, and he bounced off of that and took off running, and he's going to get positive yards, maybe a yard or so, but make it 2nd down and 9 yards to go.
He may be hurt.
Yeah.
You know,
can't see who that injured player is.
It's the quarterback.
Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Rattler Sports Network. But the Aggie training team is working with them down on the field. 8:22 to go in the ball game. It's 28-25. A&T have a 2nd and 9 when play resumes. Carter took off and run on that last play and Boy, the Rattlers were all over him, but he was actually hit behind the line and made positive yards, got a yard. And it'll make it 2nd and 9, but he's down.
He's a load, man. He packs a load when he's totally, man. Hey, you know what? We got a minute here. How about a shout out to Coach Buddy Pugh?
Yeah,
of South Carolina State. He got his the win, that one win to take in past Coach Jeffers as the winningest coach in South Carolina State history.
Yeah, congratulations, Coach.
Salute coaches for a job well done.
And it was his win number 129. That's a lot of wins.
Yeah.
And want to welcome all our South Carolina State University Bulldog fans who are tuned in here today. We just had a great weekend up there a week ago. We learned some of that invaluable history from one of the great HBCUs, South Carolina State. Buddy Pugh is the dean of coaches in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference, and always a gentleman.
Always class act, man. He's got a great relationship with our head coach here, Willie Simmons.
Yeah.
And
his son Bud was his wide receiver at the Citadel.
Exactly. Yeah.
Congratulations, Coach. 2nd and 9 for A&T. And Fowler in at quarterback now. Jalen Fowler, 6'2", 231, the redshirt sophomore out of Inman, South Carolina. Checks in at quarterback for the Aggies. And on first down, he gives it to Jermaine Martin, and the Rattlers trap him behind the line of scrimmage. And that's Terry Jefferson. TJ. 5'9", 190 pounds graduate student.
Yeah, that's what it's all about right there. Terry Jefferson embodied what HBCU football is all about. He's going to leave here with his master's degree.
Going to make it 3rd down. About 16 yards to go now for A&T. Fowler wants to pass, fires his pass out, it's incomplete. Intended for Corey Baker. And Corey hit him in the hand.
Yeah, it was a little behind them, Pete, but I'm going to tell you, they put great pressure on. Hey, there we go, just a little bit behind. Great anticipation by the Rattler defense, and that was a great defensive stand for the Rattlers that particular series. With 7 minutes left in this game.
And Albert, who was defending on that play? Terry Jefferson.
TJ.
4th down for the Aggies, and now for only about the 4th time this afternoon, Michael Rivers checks on the punt for A&T. Zende Ray is deep to receive for FAMU, and Rivers gets off a nice punt. Zende calls for the fair catch and makes it at the 40-yard line, and so FAMU will take over 1st and 10 with 7:08 to go in the ball game. All right. 7:08 to go. 28-25. Welcome all of our Bethune-Cookman Wildcat fans who tuned in today. The Wildcats got a big win last night over Norfolk State. I'm going to say hi to Coach Terry Sims. Got some good things going on down there in Daytona as well.
Yeah,
that pass is caught.
Got a new quarterback in.
Yeah, Rashawn McKay is in, and that pass is caught by the X-Man, Xavier Smith. And so, Albert, you're dead on it with Ryan.
Yeah. You don't want to hurt the team. You don't want to hurt the team trying to be a hero.
Yeah. Rashawn McKay in at quarterback for the Rattlers now, and once again, Rashawn, 6'2", 195, the redshirt freshman out of Tallahassee, Godby High School. And he can do it too.
He can get it done, man. He can get it done, no doubt.
Xavier Smith goes in motion. They give it to Terrell Jennings, but the Aggies all over that one. And on the stop for A&T, Trace Malls, number 41, 6', 250, the senior out of Hannah, South Carolina. Is going to make it 3rd down and 6 for FAMU. Balls resting at the Rattler 45. 6:03 to go from Tallahassee. Rashawn McKay hit as he releases that football. Penalty markers are on the play.
Holding offense, number 71. Penalties decline. 4th down.
Bring up 4th down. Holding against FAMU is the call. So Rashawn McKay's going to have to play his way into some rhythm here.
Well, you come into a great contest like this late in the game, needing a drive to try to seal the thing up. You haven't played, it's challenging. But he has the ability. We watched him all spring, and he can get it done.
All right, Chris Fadul on the punt. And Corey Baker is deep to receive for A&T. Fadul gets the kickoff. Good kick. Takes a Rattler bounce, but Baker's going to field it. Spinning and turning and taken down at the 11-yard line. That's a good-looking tackle down there by Matt Green, 6'2", 215, the redshirt junior, out of College Park, Georgia. That's a suburb, of Atlanta.
I think that the Rattlers had 2 punts blocked last week. A&T has had punt block on the last 2 times. I think they believe they can get one. Got a good hit on that one, and will make this drive 90 yards if they're to be productive.
A&T blocked 2 punts against us a year ago.
You're right.
In Greensboro. All right, here we go. It's Fowler still at quarterback, and they give it to Jermaine Martin. Finally, Doyle Grimes comes up with a hit, but not before Jermaine Martin rips off 7 yards. 2nd and 3 for North Carolina A&T. And it's Martin once again. And, boy, once again, he comes plowing through. And he's a man. You can't shoulder tackle. You can't body block him.
No, you got to tackle. You got to wrap with a big guy like that, man.
1st and 10 Aggies at the A&T 31-yard line. Fowler right now is giving it to Jermaine Martin and let him go to work. This time the Rattlers shut it down. And it's Richard Summers on the stop and Elijah Richardson. Second and 9. Only 1 yard gain on that play, and they give him a break. And Kashawn Baker checks in for A&T. 4:30 to play in the ball game. 28-25 FAMU. Fowler wants to pass, throws down, and that pass nearly picks off. That's a good defensive play over there. Andrew Hines defending. Oh, check that. That's not Andrew. That's Eric Smith. Eric Smith could not play until the second half of this game because he got eliminated for targeting last week, but that was Eric Smith on that play for FAMU. So he's back in the lineup.
That's a good defensive play from young corner.
3rd down and 9 now for A&T. Rattlers back off into coverage. Fowler throws again. This time the pass is caught, and again it's Eric Smith. But it looks like his forward progress may give the Aggies a 1st down. Rattler fans don't like the spot, but it's the 1st down for A&T.
A little stop, 10-yard button hook. Tough to stop when you're in man coverage.
Find the stick and turn around. That's all you got to do. 1st down and 10 A&T now. Ball's resting at the Aggie 42-yard line. Aggies send triplets there to the near boundary. Isolate Corey Baker to the far side. Fowler fires across the middle for Baker. And Baker's hit. And that's Marquise. Ring your bell. You come across the middle, your bell might get rung.
Marquise Bell, 6'3", 215.
8-yard pickup.
Yeah.
But Baker will remember that would come across there.
Come across the middle.
2nd and 2 for A&T Ball in Rattler territory at the 49. And Fowler gives it to Jermaine Martin. He got the first down. But then Elijah Richardson steps up. He said, man, I heard a lot about you, but let me introduce you to me.
Keith, you got to keep an eye on this clock, man. This clock is ticking down. And
3:03.
45 yards out from the score.
Yeah, Aggies trying to position themselves with this nice drive here in the field goal range, or even maybe a touchdown, but certainly in field goal range. Twin receivers either side for A&T, and Fowler gives it to Jermaine Martin again, and this time it's DeMontre Moore all over the play.
D. Moore, 6'3", 310, redshirt senior. He's one of the leaders on that defense for the Rattlers. Too much movement at the point of attack. The Aggies didn't get in the movement. Rattlers are being tough. It's a tough series here.
Second down and 11, a loss of one on the play. Big DeMontre Moore on the stop for FAMU. A&T spread formation. Fowler fires. This pass is caught out here. That's a good-looking run after catch. Jordan McDaniel, and he'll move the chains. That's a first down for A&T. They'll set the Aggies up at the FAMU 31-yard line. Here come those North Carolina A&T Aggies.
Look at that clock, Keith.
Minute 56 to play. Triplets to the far boundary. They isolate McDaniel again over here near side. Fowler looks to pass. He throws underneath. That ball pops out. It's going to be ruled incomplete. It's going to be ruled incomplete. The FAMU fans wanted a fumble.
Yeah, he's trying to throw the little screen pass. To the short side of the field.
And make it second down and 10 now for A&T. There's an injured Aggie on the field. And let's see if we can get a number.
I don't know, man. That's close.
Yeah, the replay looked like he may have had possession. The ball was jarred or loose, but it's ruled incomplete. It looks like Corey Baker, the intended receiver, is the injured Aggie. No, it's number 25, which is Kashawn Baker, the outstanding running back. Okay, that ruling is under review. It did look like he had possession.
It did. Like he was turning up with the football, and it was swiped out of his hand.
You look at it again in the replay, and that might... Well, they stopped the play, so it will be very interesting to see if this gets overruled.
Definitely a screen pass. I don't know. That's a catch, Coach. I'm old, but I ain't cold. But that looks like a catch to me, Coach. That looks like a catch to me.
Well, we'll await the official indication. It was quickly ruled incomplete by the line judge.
It was an incomplete pass. Second down.
I thought it was going to be hard to overrule that because they stopped the play so quickly. And so it's going to be ruled an incomplete pass, and that's a break for A&T. A big break. Second down and 10 for the Aggies now at the FAMU 31-yard line. Leslie is isolated over here, and Fowler throws the underneath, and it's caught by the big tight end Quinzel Lockhart, 6'1", 205, the redshirt sophomore, and Lockhart takes it to the 25-yard line, FAMU, and that's the gain of 6, 3rd and 4.
Aggies don't care about the clock, man. They're taking their time.
Yeah. Jermaine Martin in the backfield with Fowler. And they give it to Martin. And Martin hit, but he rumbles on, and he's got the first down. Inside the 20, down at the 18-yard line. 1:01 to play. And the Aggies have driven this football right down the field.
.61 seconds to play. As the clock's rolling now.
Here we go. Aggies go triplets near boundary. They isolate Leslie to the far side. And this time Fowler fires across the middle again, and Terry Jefferson's on the stop. It's caught by Lockhart at the 15-yard line.
They've been pitching and catching like that all day, Keith.
That's a 4-yard pickup, 2nd and 6.
It's the equivalent of a 4-yard run.
And it stops the clock. Or the Aggies stop the clock using their final timeout of the ball game. We'll stay right here. 32 seconds remaining. It's 28-25. The Rattlers going to have to step up defensively here. The Aggies are threatening. Well, we knew it would be what it has been.
Absolutely. I mean, this is
number 1 and number 2.
Yeah, the number 1, 2. I mean, this is the elite of black college football. I mean, and the people here and the viewers who are watching, they're definitely getting their money's worth on a Sunday afternoon. I tell you that. It's been a great ball game.
Yeah. And we're happy to have you with us. I want to shout out the MEAC Digital Network on ESPN3. And we've had a chance to watch a lot of coverage of the MEAC games this week, but this is the big one. And the Aggies, with a 2nd down and 6, they fired his passes, caught, and bumped out of bounds at the 7-yard line, and that will be a first down for A&T. Gives the Aggies a 1st and goal to go at FAMU's 7-yard line.
If you notice that Jalen Fowler is playing quarterback now.
Yeah, he's been, and look, he's just taking what we're giving him. Nickel and dime, fires it in the end zone, incomplete. That's Troy Hilton defending for FAMU. That pass was intended for Leslie. 7 seconds remaining, and Noel Ruiz will check on to attempt a field goal that would tie the game. But give A&T some credit. That was an outstanding drive to put themselves in scoring position.
No doubt about it. I mean, I tell you, well-executed plays, running plays, passing plays, great mixture of plays.
Wow, actually, the Aggies didn't have the field goal unit on. They had the offense on, and now I think Coach Sam Washington is thinking about this thing. Seven seconds remaining. And it's decision time. If you go for it and you don't get it, you come out with a loss.
Defending national champs. They got to make some decisions here.
Yeah, big decisions here.
With 7 seconds left in the ball game.
7 seconds left in the ball game. If you kick, you can send it to overtime.
That's if you make it.
If you make it. But if you go for it and you don't get it, it's over.
It's over.
All right, the Aggies are going for it.
They're going for the win.
They're going for the win. Spread formation. Jermaine Martin in the backfield. Fowler at the controls. Ball game right here. Fowler fires in the end zone. It's incomplete. It's incomplete. 2 seconds left. It's incomplete. And we may have a new number one.
It's fourth down now. That was second down. Third down now. 2 seconds left.
2 seconds left. Now the field goal unit comes on. Ruiz,
Ruiz. We talked
Ruiz
about
is
special
off.
teams having an impact on this ball game.
Now Ruiz, this is a 29-yard field goal from the left hash mark. Noel Ruiz, 29 yards from the left hash mark. And the Rattlers
Third and final
take a
timeout.
timeout.
Florida A&M, 30 seconds.
Noel Ruiz.
What a fantastic finish here, Keith.
Oh, man. This championship football here.
Yeah, this is all of that and some more.
This is number 1 versus, I guess, number 2. And it's the big one of the weekend.
All eyes on Tallahassee today.
And my brother, we got the call. 2 seconds left, 28-25. Rattlers ahead. Aggies can tie. This is a 24. I said 29. It's a 24-yard field goal. Ball at the 14. Left hash mark, though. A little angle. Ruiz. Snap. Placement. Kick is on the way. And it's good. No time remaining, and we're all tied at 28. So Noel Ruiz ties it up for A&T.
You know, and Keith, I tell you what, this makes Coach Washington's play to go for 2 instead of the 1 look brilliant.
All right, it's 28-28 as we get set for overtime. Tallahassee, and there's a break in the action. We'll be back on the MEAC Digital Network.
Elected to be on defense, play at this end of the field.
Okay, the Rattlers won the toss and have elected to be on defense. And the Aggies will get the ball first. And so depending on how the Rattlers defend will dictate what they'll need to do to try and win this ball game. 28-28, and we go to overtime. Top 2 teams in HBCU football, and it comes down to overtime.
That's what you want. I mean, this is what it's all about. I tell you that. And this is what it's all about, Keith. I mean, the playing the game. This is that great contest that old Coach Hubbard used to talk to us about back in the day, man. You want to play in these kind of games.
So the Aggies will get it at the 25-yard line. They'll be moving left to right or heading toward the south end zone. And Rattlers will be on defense. The Rattlers won the toss deferred. And so that depending on what the Aggies do, then the FAMU will know what it needs to do. So here we go. First down for A&T. Fowler has been at the control. Both starting quarterbacks got hurt in this ball game. And so Fowler is at the controls for A&T. And he has Jermaine Martin in the backfield, and Martin gets the call, and boy, there's no room to run there. Elijah Richardson once again on the stop for FAMU.
Fowler's a big kid, too, at 6'2", 231. But they're trying to give the ball to the horse.
Yeah.
Jermaine Martin. He's the guy who's carried them all year. And he's the guy I anticipate to see with the ball in his hand more often than few.
Yeah, actually lost the yard on the play. 2nd and 11 now for A&T. And Fowler this time throws the slant over the middle. Incomplete. It was intended for Leslie. And it's Eric Smith once again defending on the play for FAMU. And that now you see why Eric Smith is the starter on that corner.
Right, no question. No question.
3rd down and 11 now for A&T. Fowler with Jermaine Martin in the backfield. Spread formation, twins to either side for the Aggies. Fowler throws the pass out here. It's caught. But then the ball pops out. He did not get the first down. So it's going to bring up fourth down.
Wait a minute.
And Ruiz will check on to attempt a field goal.
The ball popped out?
He fumbled it after he went down.
Okay. The ground calls the separation. Okay.
So it's fourth down and 3. Noel Ruiz will attempt a 36-yard field goal from the left hash mark. 36-yard field goal. Kick is on the way. And it's good. And so the Aggies take the overtime lead. And that makes it 31. Ruiz. Field goal makes it 31-28. North Carolina A&T, and now the Rattlers will get their shot. So the Rattlers will have to at least get a field goal to continue the overtime. A touchdown would win it. Sean McKay gives it to Bo Kendrick, and Kendrick turns inside the 25 down to about the 22-yard line. Second down and 8 for FAMU with Sean McKay at controls now. And this time, McKay rolls, fires, and overshoots Xavier Smith. It's going to bring up third down and 8 for FAMU. Here we go. Third down and 8 yards to go. Rattlers can get a first down at the 15-yard line. McKay. Jennings in the backfield. McKay fires for the end zone for Marcus Smith. Touchdown. Touchdown.
Touchdown. That's a great throw. That's a great throw. That's a great throw.
Marcus Williams.
What a football game. That's a football game right there. Hey. McKay threw that ball to the corner before the receiver broke. It looked like it was going to be short. He came back for it. He got a touchdown. What a throw. What a football game.
Marcus Williams on the receiving end of that catch. And that's the biggest catch of the season for Marcus this season. Now hold on. Marcus Williams on the catch for the touchdown. There's a discussion among the officials. Marcus Williams, 5'11", 185-pound redshirt senior out of Miami Northwestern, was probably the biggest catch of his career at FAMU. Marcus makes the catch. Here's the official
foul for offensive pass interference. It really is a touchdown. However, the play is under further review.
Get them to the field. Yeah. Yeah, they're trying to get the FAMU team off the field. I think they were trying to say if there was offensive pass interference. I think they're going to review the play. It's under further review. I don't know. Can't be any offense if he's behind him. Touchdown. If it's ruled a touchdown, the Rattlers will have 34 to the Aggies 31. We're awaiting the official indication. The play is under review. But Marcus Williams makes the catch in the end zone. Rashawn McKay tosses the pass. The coaches are shaking hands at the 40-yard line. Sam Washington and Coach Willie Simmons.
After further review, the ruling on the field is confirmed. It is a touchdown.
It is a touchdown. Marcus Williams with his biggest catch of his career at FAMU. The Rattlers have knocked off the defending MEAC and the defending national champions. There will be a new number one next week. No doubt about it. I tell you what an exciting ball game. Two of the top two teams in the country come down here and give the fans a show. I mean, it goes down to the last play. Go into overtime, and on 3rd and 8, McKay throws a touchdown pass. It doesn't get any better than that. You couldn't script a write-up any better than that. Both starting quarterbacks get up injured in the ball game, and the reserves have to fight it out. Rashawn McKay throws the winning touchdown pass. Now let's see, Corey Staples is standing by trying to get the interview with Coach Willie Simmons. There will be a new number one in HBCU football next week. And it won't be North Carolina A&T. The Rattlers. You know, one of the things Coach Simmons has done, he's come in and not only show these guys how to win, but to change the culture. These guys believe they can win. They believe they can win. What a great football game. Great football game. Wow. But hats off to North Carolina A&T. I mean, Coach Sam Washington and Coach Willie Simmons. What a chess match between these two great coaches. All right, we're trying to get Corey Staples to have the final conversation with Coach Willie Simmons. The Rattlers are victorious over the Aggies of North Carolina A&T, 34-31, in a battle of number one and number two in HBCU football. The Rattlers prevail.
The voice of student athletics, the Open Mic Broadcast Network.